This is this big oak tree. There's a trunk and a big old root down yonder end, right in the ditch, kind of blocking the water outside the tent over there. But this was sticking way on out to yonder. And I got all this cut limbs. I got this one big trunk right there it's a trunk limb. I got to get it cut up. I got to take the saw out there, put some more oil and gas in it. Make sure I don't run out of oil for the chain, because do not want to mess that up. That is a really good chain. I just put it on this morning. Or not this morning, it was right after lunch. I put it on there. And man, that thing cuts it'll cut through wood like it's butter. But man, all these limbs, trying to fight through here to run the saw, trying to get here and cut this mess up and all these limbs and everything. My Lord have mercy. Ooh boy. And plus I ain't no spring chicken no more. It was first 15-20 minutes, man, wore my ass out. Had to go tighten the chain up, come back. So I got a little limbered up now. I got a little more used to it. I just ain't done nothing that heavy in a while. That's a Stihl 311. That's not no lightweight booger. That sucker, she's a horse. And she ain't that light either. Of course, compared to my old vintage chainsaws, it is light, but you know, for a new saw, that bugger is not light, because it's a big saw, 25-inch bar. I forgot what kind of chain that is. It's one of those. It's not a safety chain like most saws have. They say they're a lot more dangerous, but whenever it cuts better, like my daddy always said, a dull knife will cut you quicker than a sharp one, because you're trying harder to cut something with a dull knife. Knife is sharp, it's going to cut right through it. You ain't going to be struggling, it ain't going to slip and cut you. And so it's the same thing with a good saw. You got a good saw chain on there, where to go through that wood without, dragging and binding and everything, because that bugger there, it throws out some wood chips. I mean, literally. But it's just one of these projects I've been putting off. Figure I'd try to do some of this and get some of this cut up. I want to try to get that big root ball that's yonder. Try to get it out somehow. So at some point, it ain't going to happen right away. But, it'll get to the point where I can get it out when I get my backhoe fixed. And, man. Remember doing this when I was a kid with my dad. Cutting up firewood. Yeah. It's a job. There's no doubt about it. But, it's part of this shit to do when you got a little bit of land getting trees on it. I wish I had these old sweet gum trees out from here. Them things ain't nothing but a nuisance. Oh, they are. But didn't pick what you can have on land like this. I mean, you get whatever it's got, and that's it. So there's one right there I got to get. I cut part of it off here a few years ago. Oh, I've been longer than that. When the tornado come through, that's when I bought the saw. Got tore up so many trees, I couldn't afford a tree service to come out here and do it. Too much money. The insurance didn't want to pay for none of it. But there's a root ball on that big tree I'm cutting. And then there's another one right here. Got to try to get it out. And there's some old fence in there. I got to be careful. I already got it hung a couple times on that fence. And then there's another tree right there that's broke off. Or it's partially broke. So, yeah, I got my work cut out for me on this stuff. But I'm hoping that when I cut that trunk right there, I'm hoping that that root ball there fall back, place. It's been like this for I don't know, 4 years maybe. So it might not fall back, I don't know. But see, the water runs down through here from off the neighbor's property through my property and goes through these pipes here around here behind my garage, which is a real nuisance. So I had bought pipe, that pipe there and that pipe over yonder. I'm gonna try to fix it, where, it just runs through and I can backfill all that right there and neaten that up a little bit anyway, right behind my garage. If I knew it was gonna be this bad, I probably never would have bought this place. But at the time we bought it, it's kind of dry weather and everything looked all right. I figured a little water running through here every now and then, but it ain't no water running in a while. These last few rains that we've had filled my pond back up. The pond's good and full, but I'm going to get me a drink of water, I think. That's it. Well, the reason I'm sitting down because I fell down. I mean, it's all kind of got in a little bind, and I kind of trying to stand on all kind of shit down here. Just lost my balance on this stuff, I mean, it's just all this growed up stuff. I should have had a little small saw. Try getting and limbed all this shit, cut all this little stuff out. But I didn't. I mean, I got some small saw, but ain't none of them running. And they all packed up in a little building out there too. But just one thing, you gotta be careful. If you feel like you're gonna slip and fall, just let go of the damn thing. It'll shut off, Well, I say shut off, the chain will stop turning anyway. And that's what I did. I just let the damn saw I let the saw go. Ain't no big thing. You're gonna slip and fall. I mean, I've slipped and fell before, doing stuff, so it ain't that big of a deal. You just gotta be careful, Feel like you're gonna fall. That's when when I felt like I was slipping a little bit, I went in and quit, and I pulled the saw out to cut and kind of slung it over to the side over there. I ain't worried about hurting that damn saw. I can get another saw, can't get another me. Trust me, there's only one of me. When they made me, they broke the damn mold, and they said they was damn if they was gonna make any more like me. So, it is what it is. Plus earlier, when I first got back out here, I was cutting them two little stump limbs sticking out over there. I went in and cut those. The first cut, the daggone chain come off the daggone thing. And it slapped me right on the leg, which didn't hurt me. You got a little dot where the chain hit me. But that shit's gonna happen. There ain't nothing you can do about that. Chains are gonna come off when it gets, in a little bind or something sometimes. But just gotta be careful. I mean, I ain't saying a saw is a dangerous piece of machinery. Or any kind of machinery that's moving is dangerous. I don't give a damn. Car, truck, tractor, chainsaw, go-kart, golf cart, it don't make a damn. If it's got a motor on it and it runs and moves, it's dangerous. I don't give a shit what it is. That's just the laws of physics. Damn thing can run over you, jacking up a car or truck, something, it could fall on you when you get up under it, even though you got jack stands up under it. I mean, it's just, that's just a part of the thing. You just gotta try to be as careful as you can. And that's just the way the world works. Like my dad, I always say, if it was easy to have your kids doing it. Of course, my daddy had us kids doing it when I was little. Of course, now he run the saw. He didn't let us run the saw until we got up older, and then we'd run it. But when we were small, he wouldn't let us run it. And cause it's they're a bear now. I mean, it's just like you got a bobcat right by the damn hind leg, and it's just scratching and clawing and crap. So I want you to turn it loose. Anyway, I think I'm fixing to knock off for today. get back on this again next weekend maybe or something. I got a good bit of it cut though. I'm really tickled what I got done. So I don't know if it's gonna let me. I don't think it'll let me turn this thing around now for some reason. But anyway, all right. I'm fixing to put my saw up and go to the house.